Hey there! You just tuned into WYSO Youth Radio. We're working with high schoolers across the area to share their stories through sound, straight from their lives to your ears. This next generation turned all the way up. Next up, Tobias Ashlock from Ponitz Career Technology Center is the one telling this story. He has a condition called Arthrogryposis Multiplex Congenita, or AMC, which causes stiff joints and limited movement in several parts of the body. Tobias talks with his grandmother, Cheryl Yeager, about what it's like to live with AMC.
What was it like raising someone with AMC? Were there, big differences between raising an able-bodied child compared to a disabled child?
Yes, because there were a lot of limitations. You think of childproofing for a baby and a toddler, but it was childproofing for quite a long time. You had to make sure that there was absolutely nothing on the floor or in reaching distance. There were times it was difficult, but overall, it's just like raising any other child.
Was there fear about, my life when I was a kid?
No, there weren't any fears. There were struggles, especially when you didn't want to walk. There are a lot of things you're not able to do, but it wasn't fear. It was just trying to figure out a way that you were able to do things.
Were you happy that I was put in a general ed class over a special ed class?
Oh, definitely. This is something that we had worked up to from the time that you were at Southview. They put you in with 4 or 5 different types of disabled children. And because they realized that you were a lot smarter than these children, you were more advanced, I should say. They recommended that you go into a regular school. You were also at Gorman, where you got a lot of your preschool education that you needed, and you were able to go into kindergarten with a lot of knowledge that most kindergartners did not have.
What do you, as my guardian, expect that I'll be able to do after high school?
I feel you could do anything at a desk. If it's going out in the field as a scientist, I think that would be quite a few limitations on you because not everything is ADA accessible, as we've run up against a lot of problems that way in even the restaurants we go into. They're not always ADA accessible. But as far as a field, you have the intelligence to become anything. It's just going to be the physical limitations.
Last question. You ready?
Okay.
Did you expect more from your kids than me after high school?
No, I hold the same expectations.
Thank you so much for sitting and participating. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
A huge thank you to Tobias Ashlock at Ponitz Career Technology Center for that awesome story. And a big shout out to his teacher, Joanne Cassell, for making it happen. WYSO Youth Radio is made possible with support from the Virginia W. Kettering Foundation and the Ohio Arts Council. And it's produced right here at WYSO in the Eichelberger Center for Community Voices.